reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but yet nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Important second down play coming up. Downfield, it's Lagway. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things and allow...
Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. So the fair catch interference, very easy call for the official and inexcusable by that guy. They'll run it from the gun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, we always talk about receivers, and if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And that pass is batted away. Incomplete. Lions will have to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. To throw, it's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Johnson. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Good throw, complete to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker, a collision of big bodies there.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Seventh play of the opening drive. They moved it, but now face a third down. To throw, it's Johnson. Going for his running back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
No, kick it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's second down here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And he's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Gators will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. Fair catch made at the 35. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. On first down, it's play action. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Makes the grab. It's strong. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Refusing to be stopped in this play.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense and being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. A short completion to the tight end. Broken tackle still going. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Back to throw. It's Lagway. He dumps it off to the tight end. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. Period. These teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Runs through the defender. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Pulls it in, it's Martin. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Oh, the ball comes loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Not much on the return. This defense rises up with an important takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Trying to run, it's Ball. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Gators. We had a short view of the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Makes the read. He keeps it. Shoots to get free. The look at what picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. The list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Throws it to the right. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6. The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 1st and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the second half. fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Hit as he throws it deep. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in a screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Florida. They cap the drive with 6 points. So the offense flexing your group and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's strong. Scooped up in the defense. Breaks into open space. Here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Gators. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. Clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they have the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete. Incompletion sets up a second down. Toss play. Running right. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's leg way. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Florida. And their route is on.
Well, your only chance to slow this guy down is you got to go low. How about the punishment he delivers to this defense? Next time, I guarantee they're diving for those ankles.
Going after, not right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Martin. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
A completion sets up a second down play. To the air, it's Johnson. On the run here, lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Defense is coming after him. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Martin. The defense scoops it up.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Oh, escapes the tackle. Looking to scramble. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble to his left. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself, but he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
Design quarterback run, and he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. What Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the runner takes off to his right. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice. Reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field. It's leg way. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They test the middle, begins stop. That one goes nowhere.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive kill. The Gators will have to kick this away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, this is a great job by the offense here of spreading out the defense, creating those vertical seams. But you could almost feel the quarterback once he got this defense spread out. He had his eyes on one guy, his receiver, the receiver that can fly. Nice throw and another big gain.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball in the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters Try to take some shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Dropping back. It's Lagway. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. It's reeled in. It's Brown. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Grab behind the line. It's Ball. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Martin. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And the same runner's got it again. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Johnson. He makes the grab. It's Strong. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. We've got a good one in our hands, which what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's brought down. But, hold on, there's a flag on the play. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. And the Nittany Lions pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
The shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. To the air, it's Johnson. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They finally corral him at the 1. Nittany Lions hush it to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for 6. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why.
It is hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Florida. No chance to catch him there. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Johnson. Makes the catch. It's strong. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
A completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
This is one of the benefits of having this spread attack. You get 4 verts downfield, let the quarterback find the weakness in the defense, and here he finds a mismatch with his go-to receiver for a nice play.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions come to the line with 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Penn State, as they put 6 more on the board. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Hawkins. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. That's the first down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver to throw. It's Johnson. Pressure is coming. Gets loose. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. They're going to run it. Running with purpose. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 3rd down coming up after that running play. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. He lets it rip. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first
guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
The Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. First and goal. They'll try to run it in. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That's a second and goal play for the offense. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Here comes fourth down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. No, he is stopped short. What a stand by this defense.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Look at that, he's still going. They get it down to the Junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lagway. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught behind the line. It's Reynolds. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. As the first down is still going. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Caught in the backfield. It's Reynolds. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. The spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Caught over the middle. It's strong. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion of the big tight end. The defense has got it. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? The 10. Touchdown, Gators. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Into the lead here in this semifinal. And that is any defender's dream, a touchdown to take the lead in the fourth quarter of a playoff game.
But when you play this kind of scheme, it could lead you potentially into having opportunities to create turnovers. Here they get the bonus because they get points off of it, give themselves the lead. Now they're going to hold on here to see if they can advance to the national title.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Picked off a crucial turnover. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play. Now
the important PAT to make it a 3-point lead. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back to throw. It's Johnson. Looking for the wideout. It is intercepted. He's bringing it back at the 30 now. Past the touchdown, Gators. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. What a takeaway and the touchdown. That is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. It's the running back in the flat. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. The Nittany Lions will line up here on 1st down and goal. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB keeper all the way. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Breaks into open space. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the run, it's Spawn. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.